Riders ready.
All right, 2023 CBR Season Opener, Men's CAT5. All right, so rolling with Bert, Jack, and Tony from the PAA Squad. So the race starts off, me and Bert line up at the front. Coming around turn 1 over here. This is leading into a quick downhill. Here I'm kind of looking around, don't really want to be leading pulling this race here, so kind of seeing who's around on the sides. Alright, now let's try to slot back in. Overall, not really happy with how I raced this race. Kind of first race nerves, shaking things out. Hadn't been on the bike in a while, mostly doing indoor training. Well, I think I let this massive gap open here between me and Bert. It's kind of pointless. Now I got to throw 600, 700 watts just to catch back up to Bert's wheel. There's Bert looking around. Where the hell are you, man? Alright. Right behind Bert. I let him know I'm here. Yeah, so season opener here. Decided to jump back into CAT5 this year. I raced maybe 3 of the CBRs last season, so still getting my racing legs under me. Yeah, that's a turn 3 right there. Is a sketchy turn. That's gonna come into play later. But spoiler alert, I ended up flatting on turn 3 on the last lap. But teammates, Jack took the first place finish and Bert ended up in 7th. So awesome job for those guys. Bert and Jack killed at this race. Yeah, so here I'm starting to fall back, fade back. I think I'm just not confident. Here's Mikey up here in the blue and red up front. He ends up taking 2nd. He's one of Bert's buddies. Yeah, I think, there's Jack on the left up there that just moved up. He's moving up through the middle there. You see him up front. Yeah, here, I don't know. I think I'm just getting in the nerves, just getting in my head. I'm just dropping wheels for no reason. Alright, so now I'm kind of near the mid-back of the pack. This downhill here, you could carry a lot of speed and not have to do a lot of watts. The group tended to bunch up, and you could catch up on this corner. I wasn't really too happy with the way I took a lot of corners in this one. Wasn't taking them at speed. Wasn't staying in the draft. Yeah, like I'm just chilling out of the draft. I think this first race is mostly wanted to make it through safe and just get one under the belt. It was also Chinese New Year Day today, so I had brunch in a couple hours with the family. Yep, that right there, turn 3 right there. If you see, there's the pavement's kind of all tore up, and there's a pothole right there. I didn't realize until the very end. Alright, so let's see what I'm doing here. I'm trying to roll up on the side. Now I'm just like dangling in the wind. Yeah, this whole race I told myself I wanted just to sit in and not try to spend watts, but I ended up riding a really surgy race, taking some weird corners. I mostly tried to stay to the inside so I could kind of control my line and my speed, but consequently, when you take an inside line like that, you might have to spend watts coming out of it. Yeah, still getting comfortable riding in the middle of the peloton. Yeah, I just didn't have it this race. I felt a little unnerved. Maybe that's because I hadn't been on the bike for a few months. Only had a couple outdoor rides. Alright, so let's sitting in right here. I think that's one of the Smash Boys crew up there. In the white and gold pants jerseys. Alright, yeah, so mostly you can just cruise on down this corner. Just try to hit this corner and carry speed, but again, I'm kind of like off the pack. Kind of not really in the draft. Kind of playing it really safe. Yeah, Bert and Jack are pretty much sitting top 10, top 5 this whole race up front. Bert controlled the race awesome, killed it, pulled strong, chased down breakaways. I think Tony's going to pull up here in a second. Or maybe around lap 5, I think we start to roll together a little bit. Yeah, again, I'm just sitting in the wind right here, like riding. No draft. Awesome job, Chris. Yeah, and then the corners, kind of, you know, people are coming on the inside on me. Like, I'm just not really taking yeah, just kind of. This is more like a Montrose group ride. I'm trying, not being very assertive. Alright, so we're like 3 laps into it. Pace is starting to settle down. It looks like we're doing about 206. I mean, yeah, 206 per lap. It's about a little bit less than a mile lap per loop. And we are running the Dominguez Hills course, Clockwise. Alright, come around the corner here. Alright, not bad. Yeah, again, I just let gaps open up. Not really sitting on a draft. There's 600, another 600. Basically, every corner I'm coming out of, I'm doing like 600, 700 watts. Now I surge to the right here just to do nothing real. I guess I move up a little bit, but this is kind of a false flat up here. So I move up, but then I can't really slot back in, so I'm kind of still on the inside. Trying to slot in, trying to not push out to the corner too far. I think mostly try to stay on the inside of that corner if you could, just to avoid that pothole, but you'll see that doesn't work out for me on the last lap. But yeah, basically the whole race I kind of stayed inside corners for the most part, and then towards the end, so I think starting laps 8 and 9, I kind of try to play the outside route and take the corners that are a little faster on the outside. But for the most part, the mid pack of the race here, the peloton kind of stick together. Not really too many breakaways. By the time laps 8, 9 come around, everyone's pretty much all back together. After turn 1 to turn 2, it was really easy to make up spots. And then you had that false flat from turn 3 to turn 4. And then turn 4 to the finish line was that uphill finish, so there was some time. But generally, yeah, I need to be top 10 wheels. All good though. First race of the season. Rubber side down. Alright. Is that Jose? Yeah, Jose. Yeah, a lot of familiar names in this one. Jose Morales. Me and him raced a couple races last season together. Good to see him back out here. Yeah, here's Tony Tony Diesel pulling through. All right, so now I'm like, all right, let's try to sit on Tony's wheel. We're on lap 5 here. We still got a ways to go. We kind of settled down. Our lap times came down some. I think we're doing like 2:10 laps now. Races kind of usually mellows out in the middle. Yeah, take that turn weird, just that weird pothole thing. I let a gap open up. Tony's up there, still trying to chase him down. I'm just, yeah, way too far. Just spending unnecessary energy, blowing watt bombs on the corners. No reason to surge. 600 watts coming out of every corner. Alright, so holding no watts here, cruising through, and yeah, still kind of off the draft, really. I think I'm just a little tentative in the corners, just riders to the left and right of you. There's Jose. 5:30, right there on the left of me. Yep. Smash boys. There's Tony on the left right there. So yeah, again, I'm chilling on the right. Hanging out by myself. Alright, let's try to slot back in. Alright, yeah, see, everyone just doesn't pedal here. You don't really need to spend any watts because it's gonna slow up here, and you just carry the speed in the corner. Try to do some tail gunning a little bit, slow down so I didn't have to allow no brakes going back in. Yeah, again, 600-700 watts coming out of that, just not sitting in the draft. And then yeah, the race always slowed up here. Here's a little bit of false flat, so here's where people would slow up. But then it was sketchy because you have to be careful this corner here. Here's where the pavement gets torn up. If you're on the wrong side, you get pushed into that. Definitely a couple crashers and people almost high-siding. Today, later in the day, you'll see other races. Alright, Tony's up there still. I'm sitting back here. Alright, so I moved the middle. I'm trying to, I don't know what I'm doing. Well, corner's coming up, so it's gonna slow up. So just basically just cruising in the back, just hanging out. I think I kind of fell asleep in the back here too. Alright, lap 6 coming up here. Yeah, we got the PAA tent up here on the right. Here, Captain Strickland telling Chris, move up, move up. I'm trying. I was like, lap 7, we still got like 4 more laps. I mean, the race is pretty much stuck together. So I was like, you know what? Let me just sit and chill back here, and maybe I'll start making a move in a couple laps. Again, yeah, I'm just like sitting here riding, no draft, not behind anyone. It's like, it's a fisheye lens, but I mean, it seems like a 5-foot gap there. Yeah, so shooting with the Insta360 X3 this time, 360 camera. Editing was kind of a pain this time to do this, but I think I might go back to GoPro standard mount for racing footage. Yep, 600-700 watts again. Yep, riding by myself in the wind. Basically, Jack did the masterclass in how to ride the race. I did a masterclass in what not to do. Man, Jack killed it. You should watch the last lap, bell lap for Jack. He was in good position all time. Same with Bert. Bert and Jack were both top 5 positions all through that last bell lap. Jack came out of the last corner in 3rd position, perfect spot, and just took the field sprint. Alright, come up here. Yeah, so just real cruising, chilling. Yeah, but again, because we're in the back, it tends to be really surgy. So then there's another 500 watts that I had to throw out there. Still riding the inside track. Haven't really gone to the outside yet. I don't think that happens until like lap 9 or 10 for me. Alright, coming inside here. Yep, so it kind of slows down here. I think there's a little swerve or bobble here. Someone swerves here. Oh, yeah, in the middle on the left there they swerve, so we kind of swerve outside. Yeah, I don't like it when that happens. Even though I was away on the outside, but I guess I saw people moving, just kind of gets in my head. Yeah, 600 watts out of that corner again. Not even into the draft. Hey, we still got like 4 laps to go. 4 or 5 laps to go. I see Jack, Bert, and Tony up there in the very far upper left. See, the race is back together. There's the front of the race right there. We're on lap 8, so we're chilling out. But then again, I'm at the back here. I'm just sitting here wasting watts, being real surgy. Yep, 500-600 watts again. Definitely need to get more bike time and some more cornering, practicing. And more just holding the wheels. I think I just gotta practice holding the wheels. Just gotta work on fighting for Bert and Tony's wheels and just mark them and just try to sit behind them and have them kind of guide me through the turns. Yeah, again, kind of on the outside, eating wind. There's the sun. It's pretty sick looking. Yeah, so this was 7 a.m. in the morning. Woke up at 4:30 to get ready for this. 700 watts out of that corner. Oh, I took that way weird. 45 degrees out. It was freezing. Everybody busted out the old kits. Arm warmers, leg warmers, full beanies, everything. It was freezing. 45 out, jeez. Alright, here in this corner. Inside. Yeah, I think for the most part I was taking the inside. So when the last lap comes around, I try to go to the outside and make up some wheels. And I think I just lapsed on that corner 3. Rolled through it, my handlebars dipped down, got untorqued, and then I had to actually use my forearms on the handlebars to actually pull them back into place. And then at that time too, my rear wheel had gone into the pothole, and sealant came out and basically flatted, so that was the end of my race. But yeah, God, I'm so far off, and I'm trying to catch back up to Tony here. This is lap 9, gotta start making up positions. But again, here up through the banner, you can always kind of catch up. And then through this turn 1, you would always catch up by the end of it. So everyone's still in the race. But I'm definitely starting to fade some here. Yeah, see, I just can't hold Tony's wheel. Taking this turn, 25, that's not bad, but then I'm too far off the back. No draft, so I gotta spend some to catch up because this is kind of a false flat going up here. So you gotta carry some speed, but maybe I don't even need to spend those watts coming out of the corner anyways, because it's gonna slow down anyways. Might as well average 300 watts instead of spiking 600 watts for a few seconds. Alright, so here we are again. Still sitting on the inside. Tony's right there on the left. Yeah, I'm just not in the draft. Rode too cautious, too safe, not assertive enough. Inside corner here. Alright, what are we? Lap 10 here. So fastest lap generally so far was 2:06. So we're still, I mean, we're still slow laps. So it's still not. It's not like we're pushing it. The race is still. Should start to pick up this lap and next lap. Alright, back behind Tony again. Here we go. Let's see. I just need to be another 2 feet closer. 600 watts, see, that's not good. Not good. Tony running strong. Uh, 500 watts. I didn't hit 6 on that one. Oh yeah. Little video skip there. I think the power is off. Power meter stuff is off here. Something happened when I was editing the 360 video. But anyways, I think we're coming up on 1 or 2 laps left. There's Tony trying to move up on the right there. But again, I'm not in position to follow him. Alright, I think we're 2 laps out now. 2 or 3 laps. $14 might have been the cooldown lap. Actually, I didn't have a cooldown lap. I flatted it. I had to stop. Okay. Alright, people are trying to move up. Starting to get to the end of the race here, so everyone's got to get in position. If you're not in the front with a few laps to go, it's probably the end of it. Now is when it starts to get a little more frantic. Taking this turn. Okay, 27 miles an hour. But again, it wasn't in the draft. I could have taken that faster, I think. Actually, the watts are off on this one right now.
over here.
Yeah, the GPS data is all screwed up right now, but oh well. We'll get that sorted next time. Alright, so what do we got here? Yep, people moving up. Alright, this should be the second to last lap. Yeah, just off the back from people, just not sitting in the draft. Well, race bunch is back up here. Everyone's back up together. I think there through the top you saw Jack and stuff. Jack start going. Looks like there's one guy up the front there with a little bit of a break. I think Bert chases that down coming into this last lap. Yep, people starting to move up. Alright, there's Tony on the right over there. Outside now, took the outside, but had to surge there. There's Tony right there. There's a last lap, bell lap kind of up here. There's Smash Boys up there on the right. Here's the bell lap. Go, go, go. It's go time. Alright, so let's try to make up some wheels. Yeah, definitely made up some wheels. Coming around here. There's the front of the race. Taking the outside now. So actually, I took the last lap was when I decided to go outside for the very first time this time. Alright. So take the outside right here. But I've already spent lots of watts already. Surgy watts at least. So burn all those matches already. Well, slows up here, so I'm like, alright, let's chill up. Don't really take this turn that great. But it's gonna slow up here. Well, yeah, I gotta surge. Alright, the pack punch is up here. There's Jack right there on the left. There's where he goes, Jack. I see Jack, and I think that's Mike also that went with him. Jack followed Mike and Bert around. So now they're going around the corner right now as we speak. There's the front, and then I come in here and I clip this. Ooh!
Oh shit!
Handlebars are down. I gotta crank them back up. And at this point, then I realize I got no air, flatted in the rear tire.
Shit! Mechanical. Fuck.
Shit, mechanical. Ooh, that's the end of the race. Wow, one last corner to go. There it is. Sketchy turn 3.
Mechanical. That top is flat.
There's Tony rolling on 3. I think Tony ends up getting 40th. I think for sure I ended up rolling through for 43rd out of 65 riders. There's the motorbike. The wheel was okay. I was just clunking around. All good though. Teammate Jack with the first place finish. Everyone stayed rubber side down. It's a good day. Alright, here's a quick edit of the last lap from Bert's point of view.